Going on? What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back, man. You're in tune to Riley's World. You know the thing, go. We're here to talk about football. That's all we do. You know what I mean? Debate, quarrel, whatever it is about football. So, yeah, man, how you guys doing? Yeah, man, the beautiful game, the beautiful game. Well, one game played today wasn't so beautiful at all. Mm-mm. That never looked good. Never look good, never look good. You know we do it. We like to give thanks to the Most High first and foremost, and Father God is the greatest, health and strength and through it all. Through it all. Through it all. Just give thanks. So we had a game today, guys. We had a game today. We had a game today, man. It's a situation where Manchester United take on West Ham. We also had some games earlier on in the week. Some games earlier on in the week where let me pull up them games. Yeah, that final game to the ended 1-1. What a bomb. Mm. Very, very some interesting scoreline today. Very, very interesting scoreline today. So not today. The midweek game. The midweek game just seemed kind of, you know, sardine pack. You know what I mean? Just seemed kind of pack. And it's causing the coach is starting to scream now. Persons are saying that we need to start looking out for the players' well-being, give them at least a couple days to rest. You know what I mean? So yeah. Big up the chat, big up the chat, big up the chat. ABH Rannis Show. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. So let's start by picking off these games one by one. Manchester City and Fulham. You know what I mean? Was it a lucky escape for Manchester City? You know what I mean? How can you be 5-1 down, 5-1 up, only to almost 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 just get a point from the game? You know what I mean? Fulham came back roaring. You know what I mean? Roaring. Like they came back swinging. And they almost got something from that game. Almost. I said almost because it's 5-4. Almost doesn't count. You know what I mean? You can almost win something and say, okay, you feel like you're winning. Just like how Chelsea feel like them almost win Arsenal. And just I walk and tell everybody else and them beat Arsenal. What kind of style that? I don't even understand that at all. You know what I mean? Cristiano from Brazil, big up yourself from Brazil. Salah, my fan art. Big up Salah. Big up. Thanks to everybody who tuning in. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, so you're a fan of Arsenal. Big up yourself, man. That's it. That's it. Thank you for joining the stream. You know what I mean? Thank you for joining the stream. Let me know who's your favorite Arsenal player while you're at it. You know? Bournemouth versus Everton. That was a game as well. You know what I mean? It was decided by a deflected shot from Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish been doing very well ever since he went to Everton. You know what I mean? He's been doing very well. Carrying the team by some of the times. He's pretty much been carrying the team sometimes. And yeah, at least he's playing some football now because he wasn't doing he wasn't getting much game time at Manchester City. Wasn't getting much game time at Manchester City at all. But in this Everton team, he is the big man. So week in, week out, he's one of the first names on that sheet. One of the first name on that sheet. So it was pretty much almost an even contest to me, those two games. And that that's what happened. Newcastle and Tottenham. This was an interesting game. Newcastle was 2 up, and I thought the game was done and dusted. I really, really thought the game was done and dusted. But guess what? Tottenham came fighting back. Tottenham, Romero scored 2 goals. Romero scored 2 goals. And would you believe it? One of those 2 goals is a bicycle kick. It's crazy, right? I know, I'm telling you. One of those 2 goals is a bicycle kick. A bicycle kick that went between two defenders. Blindsided Ramsdale. And when Ramsdale actually see it was way too late. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. Make Romero look like he's a star boy. I almost think that was Thierry Henry there just now. Big up everybody in the chat. Big up Tiago that just joined the chat. Riley and Shauna, Trishana, McDonald. Everybody, like and subscribe to the channel, man. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel. If you've been here before and you love what's going on, put those likes on the channel. Send it up. I'm sorry for the pain you must feel being an Arsenal fan. Mr. City, what team you support first and foremost? Secondly, how am I feeling pain when I'm sitting pretty at the top of the table? I'm good. I'm good. Let me know the team that you support. Josh, what's up, Josh? What's up? What's up? Josh, you gonna ask me that, Josh? You know my favorite team. Come on. Mr. City, what team do you support? Let me know. Let me see who's really feeling pain. Visca Barca. So you're supporting Barcelona, that same team that this weak Chelsea team beat so bad? This weak Chelsea team beat you so bad. Lap your tail between your legs and gone back home. Go beat up on the weak teams in La Liga. Telling you. Madrid. Real Madrid in the building. Bro, imagine being Liverpool, being on top now, ninth. That's crazy, right? Yeah, that's crazy. Mhm. I'm not trying to imagine being Liverpool though. You know what I mean? They sold theirs. Daniel in the building. Cheers. Daniel, what's up, man? What's up? They sold the best players. Um, they bought a lot of strong players. You know what I mean? They do buy a lot of strong players. But the team's not gelling. So much teams are underperforming. And probably gonna be doing that for a while. Liverpool is one of them. Um, Manchester United is another. Chelsea is another. These teams are like, you know, some rich persons when and they go take drugs or something, they go do something stupid and just get broke or something and become bombs. That's what these teams look like right now. London is blue, said Brandon. Brandon, you colorblind. I ain't gonna lie to you. You colorblind. London is one color and always been one color, and that is red. City is blue. Well, I don't know what's going on over on that side. I don't mingle in people business. I try to leave people business alone. You know what I mean? Over Manchester over there, I try to leave people business alone. Well, to be honest with you though, Manchester is blue. Been blue for a while. Been blue for a while. I don't know how those people allow y'all to take over from them. Y'all take over from them good, good. Drop your teams in the chat, people. Let me know what you support, who you supporting. You know what I mean? We're here talking about some little football games. Lot of games been going on. Lot of team of play. You know? If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel now. What you guys waiting on? Lot of contents here. Lot of things going on. You know, love up the channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend what's going on over here. Let's get back to the business of football, as I was doing. So we have up next we have Brighton versus Aston Villa. That was a cracking game. Cracking game. I mean, Brighton was 2 goals up, and Brighton they threw it away. Aston Villa came back like a lightning bolt. You know what I mean? 3-2. That's where I left the game until I checked the score when the game was done. I realized that it finished 4-3. You know what I mean? Villa, that was a fantastic comeback by Villa. Villa been doing pretty well. I'm not gonna lie to you. Villa been doing pretty well. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, Villa been doing well. And they're the next opponent for Arsenal. You know what I mean? We are taking on Villa next. We be doing the live um preview show for that Villa game tomorrow about this time. About this time. We'll be doing that live, and we'll be doing the player ratings, starting 11. We'll be doing score prediction. You know, we'll be the whole nine works. We'll be doing that tomorrow. Well, trust me, because that should be interesting with so much players back and still some new players out. You know, so let's see how well we can make some proper prediction on what's going to happen in that game. Let's move on to Burnley and Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace has been on a poor little run. You know what I mean? They've lost a couple games, I think. You know what I mean? But it was good to see them back to winning ways. You know, that's a team of Eze. That's probably the only London club besides Arsenal I actually like, you know. Yeah, I think that's the only London club I actually like. You know? Yeah, Crystal Palace. Them alright. Them alright. Them go about them business, you know? And them do what they need to do. So, yeah, I think I kind of like them. You know what I mean? Just kind of. Just kind of. Because we can get good play from them. Yeah. Wolves and Nottingham Forest. Wolves are two dead team them, you know. You know what I mean? Pretty much two bottom of the down there's a team them. You know what I mean? They fight against them one another. But Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest come out victorious. You know, Nottingham Forest come out victorious. They were the winners in that aspect of this. So now one of the match of the day, Chelsea versus Leeds United. What's going on with Chelsea? Let's not even pass here. Them leave from spanking Barcelona. Because they did spank Barcelona. Even though Barcelona went down to 10 man, it still no matter. They outplayed Barcelona. Even though Barcelona had 12 man on the field, I didn't think Barcelona was going to win that game. You understand me? So they outplayed Barcelona, and that's a fact. You understand? So they got Arsenal, and they played better than Arsenal for most part of the games. Even and they were down to 10 man. You know what I mean? So they were showing some fight, they were showing some steel. But to be honest with you, I've been watching this Chelsea side and everybody realize I know what's going on with this Chelsea side. Inconsistent. Very inconsistent. Them hot and they cold. They're hot and cold all the time. You know what I mean? They're just hot and cold. And because of that, you can't bet on them. If you bet on them, you're gonna lose your money. So don't do it. Don't do it. If you bet on Chelsea, you're gonna lose. Because they'll go and they'll devastate and they'll mash up a team. And then they'll come back and a small team will beat them up bad. Just like Leeds did to them. You know what I mean? That was embarrassing, Chelsea. You know what I mean? And they have about 700 players too, you know. That's what I'm saying. Look how much players they have. We can't find a proper team. Chelsea is no longer a big club still. You know what I mean? There was the 15 years ago when the billionaire buy the club and turned them into success, you know. After he left, then it's like the success left with him. You know, Chelsea is now a feeder club. What Chelsea do is they go all over the world and they buy players for cheap, develop them and sell them. So that's what Chelsea do now. Chelsea is like a mango tree. You know what I mean? Just keep on throw water at foot and when the beer mango, you just spit them off. That's what Chelsea is doing right now. Chelsea is just grooming players to sell people. Profitable club. That's what they say they are right now. Money making thing them depend. You know, Chelsea depend money making thing. But it's alright. Everybody have to do what they need to do. Arsenal used to do that for years. I mean, Chelsea look like them just have go back in the Arsenal space. But Arsenal only used to do that because we needed the funds at that time. We never had the rich one of them yet. And we one of them rich, you know. I want to talk about that. We one of them rich man. Arsenal is not in a financial crisis anymore. Because back then what used to happen is Arsenal used to have to sell them best player all the time. All the time. And they couldn't afford to buy any good players to compete, you know? And we were looked down on. People think say, oh, we're just a waste of time. We just did it for make up numbers. You know what I mean? And the poor professor, you know what I mean? Professor Arsene Wenger did him utmost best. And he kept us in the top flight. You know what I mean? Always in the top four. Consistent Champions League and all of that. You know what I mean? For years. For years, for years, for years. And he did that with no budget. Or a little bit or no budget. You know what I mean? And all of that. So only you colorblind, my friend. No, my bro. We're seeing very well. You know what I mean? If you can't see that London is ready, you're colorblind. Chelsea getting beat up bad, man. Come on, man. Chelsea getting beat up bad. You can't support Chelsea at this time. As a Chelsea fan, right now, y'all just need to just look. Look and don't say nothing because Chelsea ain't making y'all proud. Chelsea ain't making y'all proud at all right now. You know? All they're doing right now, as I said, they'll be very, very hot today and cold tomorrow. You know what I mean? Y'all need pressure pill, man. Y'all better walk with pressure pill and a bottle of water everywhere y'all go. And y'all need to have something to choke that down fast. Because Chelsea look like they're gonna run up your blood pressure. They're gonna run up your blood pressure, man. I sit and I say to myself, how did we draw with this team, man? How? I don't know. But I guess it is what it is. It is what it is. So yeah, as I was saying, Arsenal never have their money in the back then to spend and buy the best player. Can you imagine if Arsene Wenger had a kitty like Arteta does and could have buy the players that he need? Can you imagine what that would have mean? That would have mean a lot, man. That would have been crazy. Honestly. Honestly. But he didn't. You know what I mean? But one thing I know he did, he kept us in the Premier League. He even did better than that. He kept us in the top four, qualifying for the Champions League every single season. You know what I mean? Every season. So yeah, I saw him. Back to the prediction, to the thing I saw. Well, the Chelsea, oh, the Chelsea, that team there. So Chelsea and Leeds, 3-1. Leeds roast them. Roast them. Damn, guys, the chat gone so far. All them people are coming at the chat and me not even see. Bro, Arsenal are first, said Josh Frost. Yeah, man, Arsenal first. Matty in the building. Wagwan, all big up yourself, Matty. We definitely gonna lose Saturday. Who is we? Let me know who is we, man. Let me know who is we. Um, get a funny feeling it will be our biggest defeat for a while. You're still speaking French, man. You're still speaking French. No, he's not. Not easy faith, man. We got this. Have faith, we got this. Easy, Arsenal fan. Come on, easy, man. It can't be like that, man. Can't be an Arsenal fan like that easy. Me not see it. Nottingham Forest are getting quite good. Naib in the building. Good morning, Naib. What's up? How you doing? You have you ever watched an Arsenal game live? No. Arsenal. Go Blues. Come on, you Spurs. Spurs in the building. I ain't gonna lie. Spurs still showing up themselves. Big up on yourself, of course. Support the team. Win, lose, or draw. I always said that. You know what I mean? Support is support. Years we support our team, you know. Years we support our team and now we nothing. So trust me, we understand. We had one bad game, but we had y'all sweating with 10 men. Y'all don't had one bad game, man. How much games y'all lose? Jesus scored on a corner kick too. Hey, I always tell people Chelsea score as much set piece goal as Arsenal. We only have one set piece goal better than y'all. So y'all just as good in set piece as us. You know what I mean? But guess what? We're the one that get highlighted and called set piece this and set piece again and all of that crap. I guess we're the bigger club anyway, so we're the one that go on. They go, yeah, we're the bigger club. We understand. We have to shoulder the responsibility. Put it that way. We have to shoulder the responsibility. People, like up the live, man. Like up the live. You know what I mean? If you're new over here, subscribe to the channel. The Chelsea player them. Subscribe to the channel, man. We're here all season, to debate this. You know what I mean? This is a channel for everybody. I keep on telling you all that. So subscribe, all right? Chelsea can't beat the smaller teams. They'll never win the league like that. Yeah, they ain't gonna win that one. Zeus said, if our goal is like Arsenal, we just need top four. Now, man, Zeus, you're talking about back in the days, man. That's back in the days where we never have the money and we only have academy based players mostly to get us over the line. Arsenal rich now in the youth. Arsenal rich now, man. Arsenal can buy what they want. You know what I mean? Arteta have to win a league. Arteta have to win the league or the Champions League. I'm telling you. Remember, say ear to ear first. Have to win something. No joke about it. No joke about it, man. Van de Vaart is better than any Arsenal defender. Yeah, wishful thinking. Okay. Okay. He's not better. Just so you know. But I can tell you this as well. Y'all gonna lose him next season. So it's all good. Let me see who you're gonna talk about at then. Man United draw. Yeah, I was watching the game, Naib. I was watching the game. That was a boring game, bro. Boring, boring game. Arteta and the media hype up, y'all. Set piece, especially corners. No, we actually are good with set piece at corners, bro. We are good with set piece. Our set piece delivers, and when Gabriel is in the team, our set piece is terrible. It's terrible. Ask anybody. You go ask Bayern Munich. They're still complaining. They're still complaining. Yeah, but yeah, but as I said, y'all just as handy with set piece too. You know. I think we have what 10 and y'all have 9. So it's not much different. Not gonna lie, this year the winner is deserved. We might have dropped the ball this week, but I won't be mad at Arsenal. Take it, of course. I want to win it, but yeah, that's good sportsmanship, man. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's good sportsmanship. That's what I'm telling you. You know what I mean? This channel attracts some real ball player, man. Some real ball player. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I like that. Big up yourself, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and stick around with us for the season. We're here. We're here for the entire season. So subscribe to the channel and stick around. Spurs are rich than Arsenal and he's won more with Spurs than he would with you. Why would Spurs lose Van der Vaar on that basis? I'm not telling that you're gonna lose him to us. We don't want him. No, we don't want him. I'm just telling you that y'all gonna lose him. But we don't want him, man. What are we doing with him? Who's he gonna replace? He can't replace Gabriel Saliba. So who's he gonna replace? So let me know. Who is he gonna replace? Come on, man. Arsenal have the richest manager in world football. Look it up. You mean owners, right, Matty? Yeah, man. Arsenal have the richest owners. You know, me I tell them, so Matty, we're rich as fuck. We're rich. Arsenal rich. You know, so I say, we just try to relax ourselves, because guess what? We still now want OD the thing. You know, we don't want OD it, but we're going to spend what we need to spend to make sure, say, the silver with them reach. And that's what's going on. Wow, Guan from Canada. Big up Canada in the building. Your stadium is dated and need work. Our stadium, our stadium is fairly new, bro. That's not why they go do some work on it. Our stadium is fairly new. Not because y'all just built y'all stadium a couple years ago, y'all behaving like, but our stadium is still fairly new. You know what I mean? Yeah. But the reason why we're going to do some work on the stadium is because we want to add more seats. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, but it's not because of that. It's not outdated. That's not why we're doing plans to do it. We just want to make it better and put more seats in. You know, a whole lot of stuff. No, bro, that ain't gonna take nothing from signing. Nope. These people, as I just mentioned before, as we just mentioned before, these people are rich. You know what I'm saying? These people are rich. You have to worry about it. Rich people, them, man. They have money. Good channel, anyways, bro. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate the love. As I said, subscribe to the channel and stick around, man. Stick around with us when we come. As I said, we talk football for everybody, man. For everybody. Not because you're a Spurs fan. You're a good neighbor. Like a good neighbor. State Farm is here. He's a good neighbor, man. Stick around, man. Subscribe to the channel. We'll be here all the time. Uh, Matty is delusional, said Naive. Blogran. said, hey guys, what's going on? What's going on? We here, man, we here. I was going through them thing, but get distracted. You know what I mean? Malenko. Di Malenko. Me and Di Malenko, the Tottenham fan, did a whole reason just now. You get me? Yeah, man. Di Malenko, big up yourself. Big up yourself, Tottenham. Liverpool and Sunderland. That's where I'm at now. Guys, no. You ever hear them say, when great men fall, don't laugh, learn. Have you guys ever heard that? When great men fall, don't laugh, learn. But me not tell a lie. Liverpool falling, sweet your fuck. Yo, Liverpool are drop like a roast breadfruit. Nice. Me are gonna sit, we are gonna laugh and we're gonna learn at the same time. We're gonna laugh. You know, like we're gonna laugh. Yeah, man. I'm talking facts, Naeem, and delusion is rich coming from you. Hello, bro, said Foot Edit. Reese in the building. What a outstanding performance by Bas Bisaka. Aaron Bisaka. Bisaka, was that an outstanding performance? What was the scoreline again? Steen, where are you from? From you hear the accent, you know the thing. Go listen to the accent and tell me where it go. Yeah, we can't rap, right? Matty, are you mad? No, I don't think Matty is mad, man. Matty just taking things serious. Matty just taking things serious, man. Big up everybody in the chat. Big up everybody in the chat. Thank you everybody for tuning in to the chat, man. You know what I mean? Thank you all. Man United 1-1. That's what I'm saying. It's a 1-1 scoreline. You get me? Manchester United was at home. Manchester United take the lead and they allow West Ham to pin them back. Big up yourself, Turkey from Turkey. Big up yourself. Marty said, your Madrid takes are comical, my bro. I ain't gonna lie. Madrid ain't going on with nothing right now. Now you're gonna have to come with some more solid stuff for real, though, you know. You know what I mean? Them 15 Champions League trophy that we always are come talk about. Now them they play out, you know. Those are being played out now. What you gonna come with? Huh? If Mbappe don't turn up for y'all doom, bro. What's going on? Nah, what's going on in your club? Is it the coach? Is it the coach? These new coach can't do nothing. Alonso ain't working out now. What's going on? Champions Arsenal. He knew the drill. Big up, big up. He knew the drill, he said. Yeah. Guys, if you have not yet liked the stream, like the stream, man. What you guys waiting on? 10 persons here in the chat with us right now. I know about 5 of y'all ain't like it yet. Send up them likes, man. Send up them likes. Send up them likes. So, Liverpool and Sunderland. Guys, what is cooking over Sunderland? What are these man doing? Why these man behaving like this? They forget they just came up from the championship. Does Sunderland forget? Nobody told them. Nobody let them know. Huh? Nobody? This team is playing. This team is playing like they're fearless. like they fear no one, nothing. Zavi needs some time. Yeah, probably does. Probably does. Zaka a real general. Yeah, man, Zaka. And the thing about it, boy, Zaka is a leader. You know what I mean? Zaka is a leader. He's just making. Well, I ain't gonna lie, man. I think he gonna be a fantastic coach. You know. I think he gonna be a fantastic coach. Promise you. We'll be lucky if we get him to coach Arsenal when um Arteta leave or retire or some shit, or if he leave or whatever the thing is. But Zaka, fantastic coach. He gonna be a fantastic coach. Remember I said that. But Sunderland's are playing like they forget that they just come from a championship division. You know what I mean? You can't come up in a league with big boys and beat up big boys like this Sunderland. Somebody need to talk to y'all. Somebody need to warn y'all parents. Y'all can't be doing what y'all doing. Yeah, Zaka would be a good coach. He's learned so much. Yeah, man. Trust me. But whatever is going on over at Sunderland, bro, it's a good look. It's a good look. You know, what I mean, we need them stiff competition in the place. Do you get me? Yeah. So Sunderland draw 1-1 with Liverpool. You know, 1-1 with Liverpool. Them take away a point from them. Take away a point from Liverpool, and Liverpool was playing at home. Gone are the days when you'll never walk alone, echoing across Anfield scares everybody. You know what I mean? Gone are those days. Right now, you'll never walk alone, echoing across Anfield. Every player probably just looking at each other and saying, "Yo, y'all gonna walk out alone, sad and upset, sad and crying." You know what I mean? That's the way that Liverpool been walking out the stadium alone. Y'all been walking out alone for a while now. Yep. So let's see. But it doesn't matter what Liverpool try, they just can't seem to win. You know what I mean, they win a one-off game and then they go back to as you were. You know, that's what I'm telling you. Giants, they fall off Liverpool is not even mounting a title content. They're not even trying to they're not even trying to defend their title. They forget that they are the reigning champions. You know what I mean? They're not behaving like the reigning champions. They behaving like they lose something. Like they shot, like they lack of something. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. It's really crazy. I don't know. Who's the next one? And then we have Manchester United and West Ham. The game that I watched today. The game that I watched today, I felt like there was some schoolboy football. That's how I felt. Yeah, that's how I felt for real. Like I was watching some schoolboy football playing for real, for real, for real. I don't know. It was hard to watch, man. It was hard to watch. Promise you, it was hard to watch. You know. Yeah, it was hard to watch. I mean, Manchester United took the lead. They were the one that took the lead for sure. You know what I mean? And after that, it was back to basic again. You know what I mean? Just nothing. Just nothing. I can't ever pinpoint out some good stuff in this game or stuff like that. Manchester United goal was a shot. I mean, this person hammered this shot from outside the box, and it was controlled in the 18-yard box and then put in the back of the net. Good morning, Michelle. What's up? Michelle, wake. Michelle is awake. How you doing? We're right here doing just some, you know, going through the motions of what went down in the midweek with these teams. Yeah. So West Ham came back. They got a goal. You know what I mean? Very, very simple, easy goal. You know what I mean? I mean, like the keeper was on the ground looking at the ball, passing him like fingertip, toe tip, toe, as I think it's photo. Toe, and couldn't touch it. Couldn't touch it. It was crazy. It was really crazy. And what was the next one? Yeah, there's really not much to talk about that game. I'm not even gonna lie. There's not much to talk about. It was a boring game. Last but not least is the Brentford game versus Arsenal. Now that one, we're an Arsenal channel, so we can go in details with that one. Arsenal made three changes to the starting lineup that start against Chelsea. Eze, sorry, Eze was Eze was dropped. I mean, or should we say rested? Martin Odegaard came in. Um, Saka was rested. Madueke came in. Um, Ben White came in for Timber. Michelle said, I think West Ham will go down. They probably will. They probably will. I Nuno trying to work some magic down there, but I don't know. Look kind of hard. Really, really difficult. Um, yeah, and it wasn't the best of game. It wasn't the flairiest of game for Arsenal, but it was still a comfortable game. You know what I mean? It was a comfortable game because we're looking at these players getting match fitness, I mean, getting minutes underneath their belt. Players like Ben White, you know what I'm saying? You look at Nkapie and Mosquera, you know what I mean, starting for the second time now. Unfortunately, Mosquera went down injured. And we haven't heard yet. I guess we're gonna hear today from the press conference what going down and all of that. Rice limped off as well. You know what I mean? All in his calf. So there's a lot. There's a lot. You know? And yeah, Timber to come on for Mosquera. What a player Timber is though. You know what I mean? Timber came on and he just looked fantastic right there, sitting down in the back in around there. And the game looked a lot calmer. You know what I mean? It looks a lot calmer. And Capier looks a lot calmer, you know? So it was okay. It was okay. And I mean, Madueke, somebody we need to talk about Madueke. So we just watched one of the best performance by Madueke. Yeah, one of the best. We also just watched one of the worst performance. Can you imagine? Madueke gave we one of the best and the worst performance in one game. In one game. It was flary, fantastic when he and Ben White was tearing down that wing. You understand what I'm saying? But it was dreadful in front of goal, bro. Dreadful, dreadful, dreadful in front of goal. I mean, he can't shoot and score a ball to save his life. He had three free kicks, three corner kicks to take. And I'm telling you, my son probably could do a better job than that. You know? So it was crazy, man. It was crazy. Madwake was on fire. Look at that pre-assist that he gave to Ben White. I mean, and Ben White chipped that right on none other than Mikel Marino's head. Speaking about Mikel Marino, guys, what your take on this guy? You know what I mean? What is your take on this? Let me put. What is your take on this guy? Is he a striker? Is he a midfielder? What is he? What is he? He can play anywhere. That's anywhere. And that's the beauty. You know what I mean? I don't know if Yakar is just gonna walk in this team. I don't know. I don't really see that. I don't really see that, to be honest with you. Told everyone to put respect on Marino. Yeah, man, Marino needs some respect, man. Marino needs some respect. I do not see. We bought a striker for striking purpose. You understand what I'm saying? And imagine a false nine striker gonna keep him out. He gonna keep him out. That false nine striker gonna keep him out. I promise you. You just watch. It's crazy. Marino, when you need him, he will score. Other than them times when him feel like roll all over the pitch and act a fool with trying to draw a foul and all of that. You know what I mean? But he's a goal scorer, man. What a finisher. What a finisher. He has the most goals scored with his head this year. Yeah, most goals scored on his head this year. So, who should we talk about next? Benny White, Benny Blanco coming in from the cold. He coming in. Benny Blanco is coming in from the cold, man. He's been out there for a while freezing. And finally, freedom. Finally, Benny Blanco get to run out on the field again. You know what I mean? Fantastic job by Benny. You know what I mean? I mean, like, Timber who? We didn't miss Timber today at all, man. You know what I mean? Because Benny Blanco was giving us some of what Timber do in terms of defensive, but also was giving us more than what Timber could do in terms of attack. Because it was always said that everybody know that White is a better attacker. You know what I mean? His runs are better. His overlaps are better. His crosses are better. You know? But Timber is a better defender. And White showed what he was better at today. Linking up with Nani Madueke, pretty good. Very, very well. Lovely, lovely set of skill from Madueke to put in Ben White. You know what I mean? And you know when y'all give Ben White space by himself over there, he gonna find somebody. And he did find the head of Mikel Marino. You know what I mean? And that was 1-0 to the Arsenal. And the game stayed like that for a while. I was kind of it got me kind of nervous because when you just one goal up, you know what I mean? Anybody can always nick a goal. You know what I mean? And that was the scary part. Anybody could always nick a goal. That was the scary part of the whole scenario. You know what I mean? So that's never something that we really want. So Arteta make some changes, you know? Some changes was make. He introduced Eze Yakares. You know what I'm saying? He introduced Eze and he introduced the Yakares. Who else did he introduce? Yeah, because White came out, Martinelli came out, Madueke came out. Yeah, what him introduce some players, you know what I mean, and change up the ball game a little bit. And y'all know Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard is back again, people. I even forget about the skipper. Martin Odegaard is back again. Is Rice going to play on Saturday? If he's fit, he plays. Saturday is an important game. So if he fit, he plays. He said he will be alright. So if Rice will be alright, he'll be alright. Yeah, man. If Rice says he's gonna be alright, he will be alright. Trust me. Yeah, we need him on Saturday. He can rest on Wednesday. Is it Wednesday or Tuesday? One of those days. He can rest. I don't even want him to travel. Just let him stay home. You know what I mean? After that, I think we have Wolves. He can rest again. So he has plenty rest coming up, man. Plenty rest coming up. But this Saturday is not one of them. No. Where am I? Yeah, so people, this is the first time I'm gonna try this. You know what I mean? I will get better at it, but let's try this now. We want to do some player ratings. Never get a chance today. This first time, as I said, I'm gonna try it. Actually, really, really try it. So we want to do some player ratings for the Arsenal players. So let's see. David Raya. Let's start with David Raya in goal. Fantastic save from the header. He pushed onto the bar. It was a fantastic save. Besides that header, what much did David Raya to do? Just make himself available for some passes, when it's building up from the back. And that's it. Think you're playing Wednesday. Yeah, one of those days. Yeah. So David Raya never have to do much. But for that fantastic save and the rest of the time, he has to do nothing at all. And I'm gonna give him I'm gonna push up his points rating to 9 just to be jovial and funny about it. I'm gonna take back 2 for the goal that he allowed against Chelsea because he that was partially his fault because David Raya had nothing to do like always. So what he did, he tried to come out. When he came out for no reason, the ball was headed, it was going wide, and him decides, say, I'm gonna palm it out spectacularly. And they scored from that corner. Anyway, that's not the situation. I gave Raya a 7. Spectacular save, as I said before. Palm it onto the crossbar. And that kept the goal. That kept the game at 1-0. At a crucial moment too, because if that had gone 1-1, then the momentum might have shift. So I'm not gonna rate Mascara because as I said, he didn't play the game. He came off before halftime. And yeah. Nkapia. Nkapia seemed to be growing in stature more and more. You know what I mean? He looked well. He looked a little bit more organized with a senior head beside him in terms of timber. You know what I mean? And he played well. He played extremely well. So I'm gonna give him a 7.5. I'm gonna give him a 8. Be- I'm gonna give him a 8. No, no. I'm gonna give him a 7. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a 7. Today is a World Cup draw. Yeah, I know the World Cup is drawing today. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a 7. Let's go with his partner. Timber. Timber didn't put a foot wrong all game, not even a foot. You know what I mean? He came in, he sit right in there, and y'all thought that it was there forever. You know what I mean? Timber is what a fantastic player Timber is. Pretty much can use the guy anywhere across the back line, right or left. It don't matter. Yeah, man, that's a special player. That is a special player. And I mean, I'm gonna give Timber a 8. You know what I mean? Effortless. That's what it is. He make it look effortless. He slot right in, and it was effortless. You know what I mean? Yeah. Guys, like the channel if you just joined the stream. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. You know what I mean? We over here at Riley's World, we are a football channel that just focus on football. And we don't focus on a specific kind of football because it's an Arsenal channel. Or because we have an Everton fan. Or we have some Liverpool fan. Chelsea, no. It's a channel that supports football, all type of football. So we have every single different type of fans in this chat. All right, so subscribe to the channel, man. I need to go get ready for work, so enjoy your Friday when you wake up, Riley, because Saturday you won't be happy. Hi, I'm gonna be happy, Misha. Come on, I'm winning. Chill. I'm gonna be winning, man. I'm gonna be winning. All right. Yeah. Have a good morning, Michelle. Enjoy yourself at work. Thank you so much for stopping by, as always. Hello, the Gunner. I'm Arsenal FC fan. Thailand. Big up yourself from Thailand. Big up yourself. Michelle said 3-1 Villa. Villa not gonna win, man. Villa not gonna win. We're not worried. You always say all the people gonna win, but they never do. So we're not worried. Um, Califori. Califori. Somebody give a joke on Califlori. He said he wake up this morning and he saw Califlori in his kitchen. You know what I mean? So I was like, why would he say that? What would Califlori been doing in his kitchen? Then he said that he look at Califlori and asked him, that's how much room Arteta give you to roam? Roaming Califlori is everywhere. Everywhere. Big up Califlori. You know what I mean? Fantastic defender, fantastic striker, fantastic everything. He's like an all-rounder like Timber. You know what I mean? I give him a 7. I give him a 7. Benny Blanco, man of the match performance. I give Benny Blanco a 9. I give him a 9 for his assists and for his work, man, for his work. Benny Blanco looks sharp. Benny Blanco look like when we just bought him. He looked fantastic, and now I can't see no reason not to play him. Can't. You know what I mean? Can't. Bro, I'm from India. Big up India. Big up India, said Bagger. So yeah, Um, who's next? Martin Odegaard. Man, I don't know. I gotta give Martin Odegaard a 6. I mean, like I know he's just coming from back from injury and all of that. But we need more directness from Martin Odegaard. We need more shooting from Martin Odegaard as well. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that we need out of Martin Odegaard that he's not giving us right now. You know what I mean? Naib said, what do you think? Who is gonna win on the 27th March World Cup quarterfinal and semi-final? Jamaica will go to the final. Jamaica not even qualify for the World Cup yet, Naib. Not even qualify for the World Cup yet, man. So yeah. But we're gonna we hopefully we're gonna make it on time. Hopefully we're gonna make it. Hopefully. Hopefully. March World Cup qualifier. Oh, qualifier. Yeah, man, we're going to qualify, man. I said qualifier, semi-final. We going that's that two-legged round. We go and qualify, man. We go and qualify. We're gonna make it. We're going to the World Cup now. Come on, we're going to the World Cup. And you'll have a team to celebrate, because you're gonna celebrate my team. We're going to the World Cup, man. Jamaica going to the World Cup. I remember you, bro. You are Arsenal fan, right? The last time I saw was in the month of September. Yeah, man, Arsenal fan to the core, man. Big up yourself, man. Big up yourself. Thank you for finding back the stream. Now that you find back the stream, subscribe, man. Subscribe so you don't lose it no more. Okay? I hope they will qualify, said Naive. Yeah, man. Bro, your Arsenal is cooking this year. Yeah, I'm telling you. Some good food too. Some good food too. Yeah, man. Some good food too. We're cooking. We're trying to win. We're trying to win some major trophy, man. A lot too. Bro, I will give you two letter and you have to name a player with those two letter. CR7 said Ala Madrid. Ala Madrid says CR7. Big up CR7 in the building. Madrid fan. Naive, that's one of your people. That's one of your people. Yeah. Arsenal cooking this season. Yeah, man, definitely. Definitely. Ranger said, name a letter, name a player. Then I go and crack a joke on this one. Name a player with the name with the letter C and R. Name a player with these letter. Cristiano for the letter C and Ronaldo for the letter R. Okay, happy? Cristiano for the letter C and Ronaldo for the letter R. All right. Your prediction for winning La Liga. Who will win La Liga this season? Madrid or Barca? Barca gonna win it, man. Barca gonna win it. Barca gonna win it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Arsenal never win the Champions League. And second one is H and M. Name a player with these letter. Why I can't think of no player with the letter H? Martin, give me a player with the letter H start them name. Harry. I would have never think that. I ain't even gonna lie. I would have Harry Maguire still playing football. Man, I ain't even gonna lie. I swear. I forget about Harry Maguire like, oh Lord. Harry Maguire. I never thought about Mbappe, I ain't gonna lie. Mbappe is just not. Your thoughts about Mbappe, 62 goals in 61 games. Pure madness. Yeah. Him and Haaland doing craziness, man. They're doing madness. You know what I mean? What they're doing is unreal. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. My people, I only came here to spend an hour with you guys. You know what I mean? Gotta get some shut eye for work. Gotta get some shut eye for work. I only came here to spend an hour with you guys. Hi, bro. How is your day? It's been all right, man. It's been fantastic. Tiring, but it's been okay. The Brazilian said, "Hello, bro. Big up yourself, the Brazilian. What's up? What's up? What you guys doing, guys? While you step into the stream, like the channel, please. Go ahead and hit those like button, man. Take it over 20. Take it over 20. If it's your first time here, subscribe to the channel. You know what I mean? We talk football. You get a chance to tell me about your team and tell me about how you feel about other teams. You know what I mean? That's what we do over here. You know what I mean? Yes, that is it. That is it for sure, for sure, for sure. Marty, we have a big show tomorrow. this same time. Make sure tomorrow, this same time, Naeem. You know what I mean? We're going to do the preview, the Arsenal prediction lineup, and all of the good works. Starting 11 and everybody. All right. So we have a big show tomorrow, this same time, guys. All right. So tune in. The discussion need to turn up, and we're going to get it down. Yeah, man. Starting lineup and the whole works. You know what I mean? Is Declan Rice fit to play? With William Saliba show up? You know what I mean? These are all going to be some of the topics that we're going to go through tomorrow. We'll see. We will definitely see what's up. Arsenal all the way. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Yeah, man. That's what's going on. So yeah, we're gonna get it together. We're gonna get it, and then if we're gonna do it this couple of hours after we finish, then the game gonna kick off. The game gonna kick off. So we have a busy time tomorrow. Being Real Madrid fan, I'm cooking after watching performance of my Madrid since Mbappe joined Madrid. Yeah, man. Y'all go in and have some fun with Mbappe right now. You know what I mean? Go ahead and have some fun before his attitude kicks in and he started playing poor. Madrid Barca final. In what? In what? I'm watching you from Liberia. Please call me Mr. Arsenal. Okay, Mr. Arsenal. Big up yourself. Push Monk. Push Monk, Mr. Arsenal. In Champions League. CR7, no man. That's wishful thinking, CR7. Come on. Guys, hit them like button, man. Hit them like button for me, guys. Hit up those like button. Take it over 20. Take it over 20. Take it over. Take it over. Being Remages since 2016. Will never ever forget 2 free kicks of Declan Rice. Declan Rice hurt you all bad, right? Yeah. That was the first time he scored a free kick too. Much less 2. Can you imagine that? Brother, who's gonna win? Man City or Real Madrid? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. But it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a good game. So don't cook Madrid. Don't cook Madrid. But people, appreciate you guys passing through. Thank you all so much for the love. Thank you for the continued support. As I said, Naib, Mati, everybody in the chat, we have it to do tomorrow night at this same time. Or a little bit earlier than this, like about an hour and a half earlier than this. We have it to do. We have it all to do. You know what I mean? We're gonna do the preview show. We're gonna do the lineup, score prediction. You know what I mean? Everything. Everything. All right. So y'all keep those score prediction until tomorrow. You know what I mean? Until then, one love, as Matty always say. Big up y'all damn self. You know what I mean? Love and respect from Riley's World. You know what I mean? Tune in again tomorrow. I'll see you then. Matty, work circumstances make me late today. Me see your text, you know. I saw your text, bro. I saw your text. Work circumstances, man. I get tied up at work. You get me? Yeah. The shorts are out, guys. The shorts are out. The shorts are there. Go watch the shorts, like the shorts, and comment. You know what I mean? Go love up the shorts, them, man. The shorts, them are out, man. They're there. Love up the shorts, them, and leave a comment. Leave a comment, man. All right? Thank you guys so much. See you guys tomorrow. Big up.